First time I ever really saw Omni's work, besides I think I probably saw it during Brawl Speculation, but I didn't really think much of it. But I remember the Klonoa thing around E3 2014, I think it was.
I actually really liked that Klonoa model. It was actually oh wow. I would rather have that than Pac-Man at first, because I like Klonoa. I like the Wahoo people. But then I kind of like that and Palutena, but then disappointment set in. It wasn't real.
Did Palutena get revealed in that direct, or in that
Yeah, at E3 she did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I remember it being, the thing against it was that like the name in Japanese was Ike or something. That was the only thing people had against it.
That was really stupid of me.
But at that Ike thing that happened, you might have had people going for a little longer. Like they might have waited until the game came out before being like, there would have been like a lot of topics to talk about it. Like, oh, is Klonoa real? Is he coming? Is there going to be 2 Namco characters?
Yeah.
It's true. That would have been a thing.
Yeah, I think it lasted about 30 minutes before people debunked it completely. But it's funny that you mentioned the fact that Rayman doesn't look quite 3D.
You put it out at a time where everybody was going to be looking at it.
Yeah. And so I think my mindset has always been get like 90% of people to believe it, because at least then it'll propagate. Because I know it's not going to convince everybody because it's not a real 3D model, but I think that was maybe like my 5th attempt at a pseudo 3D looking thing, aside from the Kirby hats. So yeah, that's some practice. And I don't know if I'm any better at making things look 3D now, but hopefully enough people find them convincing.
I think you've definitely improved. Like looking back between Brawl, your Bomberman from there, and the Bomberman that you made for Smashified, you can definitely see the huge improvement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Smashified Bomberman, it's probably my favorite of all your Smashified pieces. Ended up really good. I like the because it was a reinterpretation. It was the sort of thing you might actually see, in Smash 4.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to pull a lot of inspiration from Mega Man and the way they kind of gave him a little bit more of a robotic aspect to him. Because like in a lot of the official designs for Mega Man in the early games, it's kind of just like a pretty smooth, nothing complicated design. But with Smash, they always try to make things a little bit more high fidelity. So I wanted to try to stay in that sort of thinking.